Hey, Dean, just finished Series 7 book. I love that. That alone, CT, turns me on. When somebody says they finished the book, I'm like, love it. Going to start the Q Bank consistently. Love it. I'm at 42.66. I'm not sure if that's scores or Q Bank usage. I'm going to assume that's Q Bank usage.
I think so.
I have a long way to go. Any advice for a study plan to success? I got to tell you, CT, you're already on the road to success because you've done some of the things we beg people to do that they don't do, which is read the book. So now that you're doing your Q Bank, Brian has, I think, one of the best ways to matriculate down the field into scoring position. Yes. And Brian, and I'm a big fan. This is I think, have melded our study plan. I believe CT in study blocks. So I don't know if you're a part-time studier, full-time studier. Today I was talking to a full-time studier. I said, listen, can you commit to me as a full-time studier 4 study blocks of 90 minutes? You start work at 8 to 9:30. You have to do 30 minutes, refresh, reset. Then you do another 90 minutes. So that would be 8, 9:30, 10, 11:30, take lunch, come back 1 o'clock to 2:30, take 30 minutes, 3 to 4:30. That's a day. That's 8 hours. That's 4 study blocks. That's 6 hours a day. That's plenty. You do any more than that, I think you're kind of going to run out of fuel. You're going to exhaust yourself before you get to the airport, right? The landing field. You won't have enough fuel to stick the landing. I also believe in rotating your activity. So I wouldn't want you in those study blocks to be doing 6 hours of reading. If you're reading in the first study block, watch a video to consolidate that reading, or watch the video before you do the reading to put a dent in that reading, then do some practice questions. Now, here's Brian's kind of matriculation through this. If you're on Unit 1, after you get done with Unit 1, you do 25, 30 practice questions. You get a 70, 75%, then you move on to Unit 2. Unit 2, 70, 75%. You do not move on. I love this part, Brian. This is a golden nugget for sure. You consolidate by doing a custom quiz of Unit 1 and 2 before you move on to Unit 3. One of the problems people sometimes have is by the time they finish, they forgot what they did in Unit 1. This way, you're continually bringing up that caboose. And now once you get that all done, you're almost, because you're going to keep happening to your custom quizzes, Unit 4, custom quiz, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're ready to do 7, 10 days out, practice tests, intellectual inventories. We're not doing practice tests mindlessly to try and learn things. Please, there's still some OGs out there that tell people, Brian, don't read the book, just do a bunch of practice tests and go take the test. That is such a recipe for failure. You don't want to do that. We're trying to find out what you don't know, counterintuitive, identify areas for remediation so that we know you have a margin of safety when you actually go test. So that would be my advice in executing a study plan. Now, Brian has a free YouTube video on your channel, Test Geek. Is that there or not?
What's that?
Do you have a study plan video on YouTube or not?
PDF. It's a PDF.
Oh, he has a PDF, and he's been kind enough, CT, to offer that to folks. If you send him an email politely and say, hey, Brian, can I have your PDF? He might respond kindly to that. And that would be Brian at testgeekexamprep.com if you want that PDF from Brian. Any comments, Brian, on that?
Yeah, if I may add something.
Sure.
Where Dean and I make hay, if you so to speak, that textbook and 42% of the Q Bank is a tremendous amount of material. You throw options in there, you throw munis in there, you throw all kinds of things in there. It's a lot for the head to kind of assimilate and understand all that. That's where Dean and I come in. Now that you've gotten through the textbook and half of the Q Bank, go through Dean's videos. Now, of course, just like he said, it's a buffet. I mean, you can watch all of his Series 7 videos or find some areas of interest that might help accelerate those particular areas. I do the same thing, not quite the same way, but I take all of that information, consolidate it to what is most testable. So now you're here with all of this information flowing out your ears. Now what you need to do is consolidate and accentuate those areas that you're having trouble with, the options, the munis, whatever. That's what Dean does. That's what I've done. That's where you're at now. Watch those videos to help consolidate and reinforce those concepts.
Love it.